Hi guys, so the much awaited Q&A is here
Hi everyone.
and I've got Karishma to help me. Thanks Karishma for the help.
Not at all.
So we are tanned because of the beach yesterday. So that's why we don't want to go too much to the beach because we're going to get too tanned. Anyways, coming to the Q&A, I think the most asked question, and I don't want to get into the names because so many people have asked me this, is am I Indian? And I don't blame them for asking because of my name. Ryan Woodman doesn't sound Indian. So we are Indians, we are born in India and our parents are Indian also. Karishma, of course, by her name you can tell she's Indian. But I'm coming from an Anglo-Indian background. So we are Catholics, we are baptized Catholics and lived in Bombay all our life. And now of course in the US. So we are Indians, and while I may not speak great Marathi or Hindi, but yes, we have Indian passports and we are very proud to be Indians. Okay, Karishma is going to read some names and ask the questions, and I'm going to try and answer, and we're trying our best to keep this video under 15 minutes. Let's hope.
Sounds good. And today I have an opportunity to put Ryan on the spot. So you're in the hot seat.
Yes.
So let's go. So again, this is in no particular order, but I'm just gonna keep reading the questions as we go along, right? So the first one, Ryan, I think it's very pertinent. It's from Pranesh Chadonkar, and his question is there any specific reason that you started a YouTube channel?
I like making videos and I like capturing my life. I made a video about imagining my grandkids or great grandkids watching my life through YouTube. I don't have any money making aspirations because I'm too small for that. But yes, my channel is monetized. So why I started YouTube? Obviously Nikhil, Shanice and all the YouTubers who I've met, met with, spent time with, Ashish, so many others, and also people like Casey Neistat and all the big YouTubers in the US. I watched them and I said, why not? You just need a camera and an internet connection, right? So that motivated me. I actually started my YouTube channel 10 years ago, in 2009, 11 years. But it was very, very basic videos on shoes and some other stuff. But active YouTube was just 6-7 months ago. So yes, that's what motivated me.
That's great. Perfect. So I'm going to try and keep switching it up. So the next question is from Solo Kill. And his question is that if you could live in a book, TV show or movie, what would it be?
Okay, so Solo Kill is one of my big fans. He keeps commenting. So Solo Kill, thanks for the question. I think books and books and movie I can't relate because of the cuff, but a serial, Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld, the characters in that show. It's a New York based comedy sitcom. I just love that show. So I love comedy serials and that's one of them. So if I could live through one of those, it'll be Seinfeld.
Yeah, and Ryan has a good sense of humor, so I'm sure he'll add to any comedy or a humorous show. So I think that's a good one. So the next question is from Ratvik Vashisht, and his question is, you being in HR, could you please talk about the career ups and downs due to the pandemic, and specifically how it would affect the students doing their masters or planning to do the masters in the next couple of years?
Yeah, so I think students are very lucky because America, if you're referring to coming here to America, students from science, medical, engineering and technology always are welcome into the US. The US loves to bring talent from other countries. So the pandemic should not bother your ambitions that much. But yes, I think 6 to 9 months from today, it will be a slowdown. There's a slowdown on visas, there's the election coming in November, all that's going to impact people coming from outside. So green cards are on hold, H1B are on hold, L1 are on hold, and also student visas, I'm sure there'll be some impact. And if you're a student, you should still plan to come here. But in the long run, follow your dreams. If you want to study in the US, it's the best place for education. The top 10 universities in the world are in the US. So all that, and if you're science, medical, engineering and technology, you need to be in this country to get to the next level. That's what I feel. Do you agree?
No, I think so. I think some of the points that you're making are absolutely valid, and some of these external factors keep changing, so you also have to just be flexible and, like Ryan said, just keep at your goal and don't lose the momentum.
Yeah.
Right?
So keep the faith. I think in a year 9 months to a year, everything should be getting back to normal.
Perfect. So we'll move to the next one, and I'll try and keep it a little formal and a little informal. So I'm trying to switch it up. So Sid's question to you, Ryan, is what are your dream vacation destinations in the upcoming years? Specifically now, I think with the pandemic, we're pretty much homebound. So what are you dreaming of the next big vacation?
I mean, aside of going to India to see family, that is not a destination, that's home. So going to Mumbai, Delhi, Goa, all these places are a given. Dream holiday destination is Hawaii. I want to see all the islands of Hawaii. We've been only to the big island, which is Honolulu. We want to go to Australia to see the Gold Coast, and we've heard so much about Australia.
Yeah.
We don't want to live or work in Australia because the economy is questionable. But as a vacation, for sure. I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a typical destination like a beach or an island, but Japan, the culture, the food, the dress, fashion, I want to see that. What about you? What would you look as a destination?
My next dream destination. Now you're putting me on the spot. No, I think Japan's a good one.
Yeah.
Australia is another good one.
Antarctica.
And we've talked about even these trips to Alaska or Iceland. So I think anything which is, again, our planet is just so beautiful. So some of these places, just the natural
African
beauty.
safari.
So I guess it's a long bucket list. We
African
probably touched
safari.
every continent.
Yeah. African. There's so many to go to see. We haven't done.
So if you had to pick one out of everything, what the next one? What would it be?
I think the next one would be, let's say, Australia.
Okay, perfect. So you got your answer. So this is a little serious one. So this is from Ashwin Chavadekar, and his question is that if you're given an opportunity to change something in the Indian government or the education system, what would you like to change?
I don't want to get into politics on this channel. I think the biggest problem India has is the big population. So all the good gets cancelled out because of the large population. But India's a developing nation. They're doing great. I think the brains that come out of India, like the CEO of Google, Microsoft, are all Indians. I think as a developing nation, the government needs to focus on top 3 or 4 areas and not just everywhere. And all the states of India need to come together as one unit.
Yeah.
Because we know India was a lot of different kingdoms and territories. Then the British came and brought it all together as one country. But now we need to get united even further. So that's important. Did I cover the question?
Yes, I think so. Okay. I think so.
Yeah. But I rather not talk about politics. So I'm not going to say which party I'm a fan of. Because
we have to be bipartisan. Like we have to be neutral and focus on
especially on YouTube.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Great. So the next question is from Sid Gowda. What's your favorite memory from school or college?
School, I'm in touch with my school friends we started our friendship in 1979, before most of you were born. So we are in touch every Friday, we have calls. So school memories are going on even now. Even now we can abuse each other, we can make fun of each other. So Prashant, Koze, Hector, if you guys are watching, school memories are on. That was about it, right? The question?
Yeah,
school.
Favorite memory.
Yeah, best memory was becoming school vice captain or captain, I don't remember, but school captain or vice captain, I was, the voting and all that, we were voted in as the office bearers. So that was the best memory.
That's interesting, okay. The next one is from Swarnim Verma, and I think he looked at this particular video and said he learned a lot about cars and bikes. His question is, how do you keep yourself motivated, and just talk about your first job and the city that you started working in.
Okay, so first job was Tata's, because my dad worked in Tata's for 30 years, and Karishma and I both started our careers in Tata's, the chemical industry of Tata's. So that was about the first job. How do I stay motivated? I feel I'm not as motivated as I should be. But yes, on the YouTube front, I'm very motivated. I'm very motivated when it comes to my kids doing well in life, them being happy, seeing to all their needs, making sure that we, instill values in our kids on a daily basis. So we are motivated to make them good human beings, and also motivated to teach people beyond our kids, you know, a lesson or a life lesson or whatever. So motivated is tough. Every day you get up, you need to motivate yourself every day.
Absolutely.
It's ongoing.
It's all in the mind.
Yes.
Mind over matter. So the next one is an interesting one. So Sandesh Awale, his question is, when are you going to show your dad in your videos?
Oh, my dad is in Mumbai, so
So daddy, you have to come visit.
yes, either when I visit Mumbai or maybe we can do a FaceTime with my parents to introduce you guys. But my parents are in India and they're happy over there. When we meet them, they will surely make it on the video.
Arnav Mahajan's question to you is, what advice would you give to students coming to the USA?
The biggest advice is, follow your dream and passion. Don't just get into a stream to come to the US. You have to pick your stream and your passion before you apply to colleges, before you decide what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then make it here. And I think coming here is just one step. Then you have to succeed here too, because it is very competitive. So it's just coming here, not the victory. You have to come here, succeed, buy a house, set up your life, ensure that you're here for as long as you want, and make sure that you're happy in doing all those steps.
Yeah, thank you. So the next question is from Rishabh Kumar, and his question is, since you're in HR, where have you done your MBA? And just talk a little bit about that.
Karishma and I both did our studies in Symbiosis Pune, SIMS, SIMS. So I passed out in 99, Karishma passed out in 2000.
Yeah.
So I'm 1 year senior to her. And we're both the same education, the same qualifications. We've had mostly the same careers in HR. So it's good to share the, HR experiences at the house too.
Perfect. I have to call out to Parth Joshi. He doesn't have a question, but he said, at least take my name in your question and answer, and he's been following you since 500 subs.
So Parth Joshi, thank you. And keep subscribed, and next time make sure you ask a question.
So this is a fun one from Sunny DeCostin. He's asking us to tell us a little bit about your tattoo.
Oh, my tattoo. Okay, it's covered because I have a shirt on. It's a tattoo I got in 2007, I think, right? 2007.
Sure.
And it was a friend of mine who was just starting his tattoo parlor. So he was also amateur. I was keen to do it. And it was good. I mean, I touched it up in Goa about 5 years ago, the tattoo. It's a Chinese dragon. And I, feel that, I have that dragon fire in me. So when I need it, I bring out the fire. So that's why the dragon tattoo. And some of you have seen it in my videos.
Nice. The next question is from Tarun Patel. He's asking, which bike are you going to buy next?
Oh, I don't know. So far, 2-3 years is set with the BMW. I'm quite happy with the decision. Next bike, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I need to move out of bikes and go for a boat or something.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, something different. I like to change it up every 2-3 years. So maybe a boat.
Yeah, I guess you have to keep watching to see
Yeah.
how that journey continues. Prakar Singh's question is, if you get a chance to buy Tesla Cybertruck, would you like to buy it or not? Or would you prefer another car?
Yes. In fact, a friend of mine, Sid, has booked the Tesla truck, and I too would love to. But as of now, we just changed both cars. So we have an SUV and a Tesla Model 3. But Cybertruck, I am very sure, is going to be a outright success. So all the big truck makers, Ford, GMC, you guys better watch out.
The next question is from Anil Sirvi. How do you balance your work life and vlogging?
Yeah, so work, a lot of people ask what I do and everything. So I was in a full-time corporate job till 2015. After that, I left to move to the US with Karishma. I took a short break. I then did some consulting. So work-life balance and YouTube is always a juggling act, But I don't take much long of a time to edit and shoot videos. I keep my videos very raw. So you may see some mistakes in my editing or some typos or whatever, that's fine. I want to make sure the videos are simple and out there with you. And juggling is just like anyone else. I have 24 hours and I make sure that I do everything in those 24 hours, whatever I can manage. Karishma is better at juggling work hours and personal life. So she should answer actually.
No. It's all like you have to just go with the flow, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll do two more, I think, and then
Two more? Okay, so this is a...
guys, so many questions. I think we may have to do part 2 in a week or so. But I think we've done more than 15 minutes of talking. So I don't want the video to be crazy long. But maybe 2 last questions, whatever Karishma decides. But want to thank everyone who gave in their questions. It's amazing for someone so small as me on YouTube to have so many questions. Are you impressed with the...
No, absolutely. And
content?
I haven't read all the comments
Yeah.
because so many folks have, talked about how they love your channel and the content and they love watching them. So I think shout out to them as well. Thank you for your comments.
And we've kind of taken questions which are interesting and different, not just which visa and what work and how much salary you make. So all that we don't want to talk about. We've just taken the fun ones. So
Okay.
2 more.
2 more. Okay, so this is from Dusk Till Dawn. His question or her question is, what was the lowest point in your life?
Okay, I've thought about this because I read the question before, and it was long back. 8th standard, I actually flunked in Marathi. So my Marathi is so bad, though I lived in Maharashtra and was born in Maharashtra. So all the Maharashtrians out there, sorry about it. I will still try and learn Marathi, but when I flunked the 8th standard in Marathi, that was a disaster in my life. Then I had to move schools to start taking French, and then with French I did very well, and 10th grade, 12th grade was all fine after that. So 8th standard, which is long back, so I think I'm lucky.
Yeah, that's good. And then I guess the last but not the least, just to put Ryan on the spot, the question from Himanshu Mestri. When are you doing the sleeping in the Tesla video?
God.
So you're on the spot now.
Oh God, that is, to take me out of my bed is going to be a big challenge. I love my bed in my room with the AC and everything. But the Tesla challenge, I've set a timeline that when I cross 10,000 subscribers, which may be 2 months, 5 months, 5 years, I don't know. But as I cross 10,000 subscribers, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe right now. Because I want to make sure I do that video with a good audience so that, I feel it's totally worth it. So, is that fine? 10,000 or 7,000?
I think that's a good
7,000.
milestone.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 10,000 subscribers, whenever it is, if it ever happens, I will sleep the whole night in my Tesla. But till then, keep subscribed.
Excellent. So I think, like Ryan said, that's probably all the time we have today. So thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Karishma. Thanks, everyone. Please thank Karishma in the comments.
I just read your question, so I hope I did justice to them.
And, we are so obliged to have so many people participating in this channel. And we'll do a round 2. So you keep asking your questions in any video. I will always remember what you ask. Thanks, guys, so much, and have a lovely week. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's video at the beach, but today we're just chilling at home, so time for the Q&A. Thanks for joining again. Please like, share and subscribe.
Thanks everyone.
Take care. Bye guys. Take care.